I think that I have been to 42 out of the 44 shows. If someone dies, we usually put them on ice till we get back because this is a priority. It's kind of cold, but it's a priority for us, you know.
Well, if somebody you know, they understand.
Yeah, they understand, you know, don't die, you know, during the second weekend of May because we going to the Ford show.
How's it going, guys? My name's Matt.
I'm Jim.
And you're watching
The Car Show
Guys. Oh, this one has been a long time coming.
Yep, this gentleman by the name of Scott Young, he's been going to the F100 Grand National Show for over 42 years.
Yeah, and you're not going to believe, Scott was one of the first people that we filmed when we went down to the Grand National Show, but we wanted to save the best for last, so or close to last. So we're doing Scott's profile now.
Right. So, you know, we talk about people that love their trucks and cars. We talk about people that love the family. Well, Scott loves this show more than anything else.
Yeah, and I think that's going to come through. So sit back and enjoy Scott's story, and we'll see you at the end.
I've been doing Ford trucks for approximately 42 years. I used to come to this show, and when I left in May, I'd build a new truck for the following year. But I got into more higher-end trucks, and that's kind of slowed it down. I have a 64 Mercury M100 that we worked on about 6 or 7 years. But it's a very nice truck. We've had very good results out of it. The truck that we're showing today, I bought. The truck was actually built approximately 30 years ago out of Sacramento, California. We bought the truck in November, and we've took it and made it our own. We have changed it and put all leather interior in it. We've changed the bed strips to the strips that's got the hidden fasteners. We've tucked the rear bumper. We're in the process of tucking the front bumper. And we'll continue to do little things as time goes on to continue to make it our own. And with these old trucks, you were never really an owner. You're just a caregiver of them, you know, to look after them, preserve them for the next generation. All we're doing is preserving them for the next generation, and you know, we take them to shows. The kids, they enjoy them. You know, me and my wife, she's been very supportive of this. We actually celebrate our anniversary every year. We have for 37 years at this show, and she's a big part of our trucking scene also. We have actually 7 or 8 years ago, we have put on several shows that, you know, and promote the trucks, and it ain't necessarily always just a Ford show. You know, we like Chevrolets, Dodges, we like all kinds of trucks. Home is Hickory, North Carolina. We are king of the small track and NASCAR. That is home of Dale Jarrett and Ned Jarrett, and quite a few of the NASCAR drivers. Today it would take $60,000 to move this truck, and which ain't real unreasonable. The 64 Mercury truck I got, I've turned down $250,000 for it. It's not for sale, can't be bought. I hope to be buried in it. You know, the truck was built in Canada. Yeah. I've owned this truck approximately 30 years. It was brought into the United States by someone else, and I bought it. It was a stock original truck. It had about like 32,000 miles on it, and I had a gentleman tried to buy it. He said, "You're gonna mess this truck up, Scott. You're gonna make a hot rod out of it." I said, "That's what I bought the truck for, is make a hot rod out of it." And that's what we've done. It's been featured on Low Car TV. It's on the cover of Dennis Carpenter's parts catalog for the 61 through 66. I have won numerous awards with it, and just really had a good time with the truck. We've met people. I've had people come to our house that we've met at show and spent weekends with us. I've been to a lot of these other guys' house. I went in and eat supper, you know, met the kids, and it's a family atmosphere. My dad always told me that a Ford truck was a cheap man's Cadillac. In fact, my dad passed away 3 years ago. My sisters had to help look after him in his sickness. And when it come time to his funeral, I said, don't worry, I'm going to take care of this. And I lined everything up for his funeral. He was hauled to the cemetery in his Ford truck. My dad was a very integral part of this. He came with me usually every year. Was a big impact on what I do to a truck, and we just try to do things a little different from some of the other builders. I have 2 sons. They work with me in the shop of the evenings, and they're very hands-on. And you know, of course, they're just like me. When I was their age, they have ideas, and sometimes we pass their ideas on to what we're building, and sometimes I veto it. I only use Meguiar products on everything. I use Meguiar for my cutting compound, my finish glaze, my show car wax, and we use the microfiber tiles on everything. I only use a tile one time. Once I use that microfiber tile one time, either I throw it away or she takes it home for a home use. I never put it on a car again. I'm a general contractor, you know, I run a business, but I probably average 16 to 18 hours a week of working on one. And then if we go to a show, a lot of times we go from Thursday to Sunday, you know. And, but we have an enclosed trailer, and we travel, you know, pretty nice. But it's just a family atmosphere, and we have a great time at it. Trucks is a way of life for me. It has been and will continue to be a way of life for me. And anyone that's looking for a good hobby to get into, you can't beat it. It's very nice, family-oriented people, and you have some great promoters that's doing the shows, especially in this area. And, but I would highly recommend it to anyone. I think that I have been to 42 out of the 44 shows. If someone dies, we usually put them on ice till we get back, because this is a priority. It's kind of cold, but it's a priority for us, you know.
Well, if somebody you know, they understand.
Yeah, they understand, you know. Don't die, you know, during the second weekend of May, because we going to the Ford show, you know. And my wife, she's missed 3 years. She stayed home 1 year because the daughter was going to the prom, and I said, you know, I'm happy for her and you both, but just send me some pictures. I'll be at the Ford show. Sometimes I get confused on my family stuff and put a truck in the way of it. And if you come into a show like this, you know, if you're bringing a vehicle, you know, come and enjoy yourself and don't get caught up in the trappings of trying to win an award or something other. You know, the awards is nice, but at the end of the day, it's about if you've had a good time or not.
Yeah, so what a great show. And you know, what we didn't talk about was, you know, we interviewed Scott for a long time, and he talked about a lot of great trucks that he had and the awards that they won, being in magazines. I mean, Scott has got some great vehicles, and you can really tell that he loves the F100 show.
Right. But I think his wife, Abby, needs an award. You think about it, you know, she spent her honeymoon at the show. She's done all of her anniversaries at the show, I think with the exception of about 3. So, yep, she needs an award herself.
Yeah, when you find, guys, the truck guys, car guys, when you find a woman like that that'll stick by you through that, I mean, you better keep her, because they're hard to find. So, yeah. So we've got something about the next show. Dad, what's going on? What are you doing?
I'm looking at the next episode.
Oh, okay. I see where you're going there. So you guys don't want to miss it.
So make sure I'm still looking. Make sure you click the subscribe, hit the bell, and we'll see you on the next episode.
All right. See you guys.